Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nuggets, and today you guys, I've got an update for you guys on the Brianna Williams case. You guys know that she's gotten out the hospital and she's now in custody at the Duval County Jail. And you guys, guess what's going on? She's saying she ain't gonna say nothing. But anyway, you guys, let me share this clip with you and I'll see you in a minute.
Brianna Williams was booked into jail today after spending 9 days in the hospital. Investigators say that she had an apparent overdose last week while on base at Naval Station Jacksonville.
The Navy Petty Officer First Class is considered a person of interest in her daughter's disappearance. Jacksonville police are still at the family's home on Ivy Street. People have left balloons there and set up a memorial. Investigators say they found human remains in Alabama during the search for 5-year-old Taylor Rose Williams. News4Jax reporter Corley Peel is joining us now with what we've learned about Brianna Williams since she's been out of jail. Five-year-old Taylor Rose Williams. News4Jax reporter Corley Peel is joining us now with what we've learned about Brianna Williams since she's been out of jail. Corley?
Sources tell us that Brianna Williams is staying tight-lipped about her daughter's disappearance. Our News4Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson tells me that this does make it difficult for investigators, but it's not impossible. They can still solve this case without her. 27-year-old Brianna Williams wears a red jumpsuit in her new mugshot after she was booked into Duval County Jail after spending more than a week in the hospital. The red jumpsuit is typically for inmates who are high risk or suicide risk.
Anytime she comes out of the jail, she'll be in that red jumpsuit.
Police say the Navy Petty Officer is charged with child neglect and making false statements in connection to the disappearance of her 5-year-old daughter, Taylor Williams. Human remains were found during the search for Taylor in Alabama last week. News4Jax crime and safety expert Ken Jefferson says there is a chance Brianna Williams' charges could be upgraded to murder.
Her charges can be upgraded because, one, she didn't cooperate with authorities. 2, she gave false information. 3, they acted on a tip or a lead that led them to the remains of a body. 4, if that body comes back to be Taylor's body, then she can be charged with her death.
I have reached out to Brianna Williams' public defender, Alan Chipperfield. He says he can't comment because this is an ongoing case, but we have learned that Chipperfield is the director of the homicide unit, and he has been in the middle of many high-profile murder cases. Brianna Williams is due in court for her arraignment on December 4th, and we will be there.
Hey family, I'm going to share with you guys all the information that we have found out because I want you guys to have all the information. Some of these pieces so that you can put them together. First of all, the reason why Brianna quit cooperating with them on the second day, she asked for an attorney. She just didn't just say, I'm done. She was like, I want an attorney, and they couldn't speak to her no more. That's, nugget number 1. Okay? Then number 2, now that she's out of the hospital and now she's in jail, because yes, we did check because we seen that the news has said something about she wasn't in jail. No, she is in jail. I did my little research and called up there. They have her in jail, and her issue is, it used to be on her paperwork that it was OTHR. That meant other. Now on her paperwork, it says PDF. PDF stands for Pretrial Detention Facility, which is the Duval Detention, County Jail. Okay? Now, the attorney that she has is a very good attorney. But I want you guys to know that this jail that she's in, I've got one report where this guy's saying that he was in there in 2012 and the food is somewhat good and the lighting is okay, in the bedding and everything. So she's in a pretty good jail. And, you know, she has on her red outfit. So we know that that's for self-harm. It's not like she's going to run. She could. If you give anybody a chance, they'll run. But we know that since she's coming from the hospital because she tried to induce a suicidal attempt, that she's in the red because they don't want her to harm herself or to harm anybody else. So she's not going to be in population, anything of that nature. Okay, so not only that, this jail is at the 500 East Adams Street, and I hear that there's really not good parking there. So if anybody wanted to go visit her or bring her, you know, a snack or something, you know, there's certain days that they got to go visit her, and then there's certain places that you can park. Okay? Okay, you guys, we're going to talk about Alan Copperfield for a minute. Now, this is her attorney, and he's going to be representing her if this become a homicide case in 45 days. If it is not, we don't know if he's going to take this case because he is an expert in homicide and death penalty cases, and he's the senior public defense for people who need that type of service. But if they do not charge her for the death of her child, then he may or may not be on this case. So all we know right now is Brianna is out of the hospital and now in jail. Taylor is still missing. They do have remains, but unidentified. We do know that there was clothing with the remains, but they was not the clothing that she described when she put in the report that Taylor was missing on November the 6th. And not only that, Brianna went to the hospital because when they first came out with the remains, she overdosed on some kind of substance and was in the hospital for 9 days. And now that she's out of the hospital, she is now in jail at the Duval County Jail, and she's not talking. Now, I know a lot of people saying if that was your child missing and you had nothing to do with it, why would you not try to help or give some information? Now she's got an attorney to tell her what to do and how to do it and when to talk, and I'm pretty sure that attorney is telling her not to say a word. So she ain't saying nothing. No more. She ain't saying nothing. So you guys, that's what's going on. And I wanted you guys to get the update on this. And like I said, you know, we're going to still continue to watch this. And if there's any updates on Brianna Williams, or if they come out with the identification of those remains, we will surely keep you guys updated like always. So for right now, Brianna Williams is in jail, and this is her second day. So she came out of the fatigues, you guys, into the red jumpsuit that's now she's got to wear until she goes back to court on December the 4th, you guys. So we'll be waiting to find out what goes on December the 4th, and we will keep you guys updated. Now, I would like to thank you guys for always coming to the channel and leaving comments. And even if I didn't leave your comment back, I let you know with a heart that I seen your comment, I read your comment, and I appreciate everybody that is supporting the channel. Okay, you guys, you know that we go live tonight at 5 p.m. Central Time. I want you guys to subscribe to the channel if you're not a part of the family. Come in, enjoy the content. Come and enjoy the chat room. We're in there. We're going to be talking about these things tonight at 5 p.m. I like to see you in the house. Put your running boots on and come on in there, because we got some other things to talk about too, because there's some things going on in the YouTube streets and I can't put it out here on a video, but we can talk about it live. I'll see you guys tonight. Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye.